So this is day 3 of running and re-energizing myself. So I've started this video around at 7:13 or 7:14 a.m. today. Today I'm late than yesterday because last night I wasn't feeling very good. I woke up at around 1:30 and then uh, I wasn't able to sleep like properly. Yep. So I was saying that I wasn't able to properly sleep last night. I don't know why, but I woke up at middle of the night and then I wasn't able to sleep till 6 a.m. in the morning. I was frequently waking up and going to sleep again and again. On Instagram, there are a few conspiracy theories that are floating that this was a dimensional shift in Earth's magnetic field or what. I don't know the proper explanation of this, but they said that we are moving into a higher dimension, and some people are also moving into higher dimension with the Earth because of change in its frequencies. So you will experience some physical unrest, pain, and maybe your body will feel sore, but it will eventually take you to a newer dimension due to it is happening because of that electromagnetic fields or something off from the Earth. So I don't believe that shit, but I guess it was kind of thing that affected my sleep last night due to electromagnetic shifts. From past 2 days, it's been happening to me. Like I woke up at 1:30 and I go to pee and then come back and sleep again. But last night I wasn't able to sleep again. So maybe, and I'm also feeling some kind of sensations throughout my body from last night. I am not feeling very good, so it might affect my run today. I might not be able to complete that 1.4, or I might be run for lesser time. Like normally I'm currently my pace is 8 minutes and some seconds. So today it might take me more time and I might feel more tired because of lower sleep. But let's see what happens. So I have to think of the today's topic that I want to talk to, because yesterday we talked about toxic friends, and actually I'm not moving out of my house since long, so I don't have any topics to discuss mostly. But once something stuck in my head or stuck in my mind, then I'll discuss it properly with you in this video. A new topic just hit my mind that I want to discuss. So the people nowadays are treating relationships like some kind of fun things. Like I have been into two situationships last 2 years back, and what I found that the girls who were dating me just for the sake of that feeling or the sensation of being loved or being adored, or for the thrill of a relationship, but they were not ready to commit to any serious thing. So they didn't valued or respected me as a person, but they always treated me like it's kind of I felt very objectified. Maybe girls can relate to this, but I felt very objectified. Like in the first situationship, like it hardly went for almost 3 or 4 months. After some time, she started abusing and using wrong words for me, and then she started hanging out with her other male best friends, and then she told me that it was very normal for her to hang out. Yeah, it's completely normal for her to hang out with her male friends, but there isn't a friend of yours. Like there shouldn't be a friend of yours that you give more priority than your boyfriend, right? So there was a guy she used to prioritize a lot, in her talks and in her daily life. We were in a long distance, so I wasn't aware that what they were doing on regular basis. I was quite sure that this is not some kind of platonic friendship among them. So I faced off, and one day in a concert, I was also there. I saw her male best friend wrapping his arms around her waist, and it shook me off, yaar. That was very traumatizing for me. Like, if you are my girlfriend, only I have right to touch you, right? This is the case for the relationships, right? You don't give your access to any other male to your body, like to touch you anywhere, but the person was standing there touching her waist and grabbing her like this, like he owned her. This was my feeling that time. Yeah, so I got totally traumatized from that incident, and it took a toll of 15 days, I guess, for my mind. Like, it took me more to console that thing, absorb that feeling of feeling that I'm being cheated on, or like this was the kind of feeling I was feeling. But during my like that, it was hardly been 10 days since my first breakup. Then the second girl appears, and she started treating me very right. She put my standards very high, and then she she also sidelined other guys that were her male best friend in front of me, of course. And then she used to talk like how she is crazy for me. And this word like feels very wrong, but yeah. So she told me that how she's very much in love with me, that how I am the best time of her life, and how she wanna hug me tightly and never let me go, you know, all kind of romantic stuff. And we did some romantic stuff like making out and wait, so we did make out not several times, like one or two times, because we were in a situation where we couldn't show other people that we are in a relationship, so we kept those things hidden and secret and private. So we made out a couple of times, and we had great kisses and passionate kisses, you know. So I'm telling you this because you are my secret buddy. So we had very passionate kisses. I'll not go into details, and it was really like moving moments for me, because I was getting into someone's close space, and they were getting into my close space, and it's not very normal for me, at least. So so that thing was like, I was feeling like I am being valued, and someone is genuinely fallen for me, and all that kind of stuff. But after another 3 months, when we got into somewhat a long distance, because I have to move to my house back for another job, and then we were just talking on phone for almost 2 months. And when she got back with her friends, then she made some new friends, and then she started talking about how that one guy she is roaming, like she's going around with, and how the guy is. So I made an objection, like, how this guy getting close to you. I was not insecure about, but the patterns and the things that she was telling me were similar, like my other relationships. So I got a little worried, and then she started hiding the details from me, like when they hang out and they went to a cafe, and then she She told me that it was nothing. We aren't hanging around. But later, after some days, she told me that I told you lie, that we were hanging around. We were hanging out together in the cafe and all that. And even on her birthday, main thing is, before her birthday, I made her like, let's break up. Now I don't think I can handle this mess right now, because I was already traumatized from my past relationship. So I wasn't sure that I am able to take this toll again of that best friend thing. And yes, and after some month, from some sources, I got to know that she was not dating that person, but when we were talking, she was she already has started a fling with another guy from another religion. That's a fucking very, what do I say, like, it's a very fucked up thing. But when we were talking, and we were supposed to be in relationship, then and she was talking to another guy from another religion, entertaining two people at same time. But thank God I cut off the things timely, so I was not that much hurt. Like, it traumatized me also, like how a person that is so close to me, right, we have shared very precious moments together. Maybe it was precious for me, but not for her. How she can do this, and how, like, it affected me for a month, I guess. Like, I got the flashbacks of my relationships, my relationship again and again. I always remembered how we used to talk, and my foolish mind always think that she'll come back. Like, I used to think that this is just a normal quarrel between us, or a small fight between us, and she will eventually come back, that I love you and all that. But she never came back because there was another guy in her life, and it's been a year, I guess, for since that incident, and I haven't been close to anyone. Like, it shatters me, yaar. Because whenever I listen to a girl on Instagram or anywhere, yapping that the guys don't treat us right, and we want princess treatment, or how the guys don't treat their girl right, it traumatized me. Like, I have done everything in my way possible to make you feel safe, make you feel comfortable, and make you feel loved. But at the end, those girls were the one who manipulated my feelings against me. So I'm not sure, like, I'm able to trust anyone someone any sooner. So I always find myself in this style, like, this trauma of not getting into a relationship. But I need I'm also a human being, so I need someone to talk to. But so that's why I'm creating this video, to talk to you guys. You are my relationship, you are my buddies. We can't be physical, but we can be emotional, and we can be telepathic. Yeah, so let's end this monologue here, and start running, because I have reached my starting point. Yep, so I'll meet you in the ground. Again, I made the 1.4 kilometers in mostly the same time. I'll put the stats here. Oh, okay, so I'll check the video. If something is remaining for today's topic, I'll continue it today, tomorrow probably. Cheers to the day 3.